Well, hello again, everybody. It's Bryan Devore with Devore Realty Group, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, California Properties. I am back from my honeymoon. I've been gone for a couple weeks. I appreciate your patience while I was gone recharging. Excited to be back and have another edition of the Monday Market Moment. So let's jump right into what we have to talk about, which is, of course, the normal stats plus some interesting fun facts from my trip, which we'll talk about towards the end. But first, the numbers right now, we have 4,502 homes for sale throughout San Diego County. It is an increase from a decrease of 26 from last week. The median list price, 885. The average days on market is 47 days. Pending sales, 2470. That's down 58 from last week. Median list price, 779,999. And the average days on market of the homes that are in escrow is 34. Months of inventory is 1.93. That's up 0.01. We're still below 2 months of inventory in the county. Here are the totals, total actives and total pendings. And I kept track of the stats over the last few weeks, even though I wasn't doing the Monday Market Moment. And you can see how inventory was going down. It's kind of plateaued a little bit. And the pending sales were going up, and they've been kind of coming down a little bit as well as we get into the normal autumn time when it does start slowing down. Since last week, 760 new homes came on the market. That's an increase of 26 from last week. Median list price 847. New pendings 432. That's a drop of 34 from last week. Median list price of those homes 757.5. Average days on market 26. New pendings listed within the last week 22. And new pendings listed within the last 2 weeks, 153. So we still have 35% of homes are selling within 2 weeks of coming on the market. Shows us that those homes that are priced well, good areas, good locations, kind of unique homes, they're still selling pretty quickly. Since last week, 416 closed sales. That's down 10 from last week. The median list price, 792,499. Median sales price, 790. So just a hair under the median list price. Average days on market, 27, slight increase of 3 since last week. Least expensive sale, only $25,000 in Borrego Springs. Most expensive sale, actually on the lower side as well, $5,695,000 in Encinas. Here's the graph showing new actives, pendings, and sales. And again, we saw the new listings coming on the market had been dropping. It jumped up a little bit a couple weeks ago, dropped again, back up again, so it's bouncing around quite a bit. The new pendings did increase quite a bit in the first part of the month, but has been dropping ever since. As interest rates have gone up, I think pendings are going to be going down. Closed sales, kind of the same trajectory as the pendings. Median list price and sales price of those closed sales has dropped a little bit. So again, kind of bouncing around, slightly above, slightly below the 800,000 mark. Here is the chart that shows year over year from 2019 to 2022, active listing inventory. We can see how this year inventory was climbing quite a bit, dropping. We're just above where we were in 2020 around this time for active listing inventory. Still well below 2019 numbers though. And the demand over the last 30 days, our demand has been lower than most every year throughout this entire year, and it's been dropping. That's because interest rates are going up, demand is going down. But again, as we saw, homes are still selling if they're priced well in good areas. So if you are thinking about selling your home, hope is not all lost. There are opportunities to still sell. And if you're looking to buy a home, while rates have gone up, still good opportunities for those homes that, again, special homes, maybe some price reductions you can take advantage of and be in the home long term. We have some results from the survey that we did while I was gone on my honeymoon from the constant contact email that went out. What pieces of the Monday Market Moment do you like and want to keep? Number one, which I figured would be the case, the market update video. Most people still like that and want to keep that. Articles of the week, the Bryan Devore connection video, which is included in the constant contact email as well. People like that. The just listed and just sold properties, also home maintenance tips. I threw that in there. Haven't included those before, but I'm going to start including some home maintenance tips. in the weekly email. So be sure, if you're watching this video on YouTube, subscribe to the Monday Market Moment so you can get that email with the tip. All right, some fun facts from my honeymoon. I went to England and France for a couple weeks, and just a couple pictures I wanted to show you that I thought were interesting. Most of them related to real estate, including this one, an ensuite in this castle that we took a tour of from the 1700s. You can see the bedroom, and then back here, that little doorway goes into, they call a bathroom. Not exactly the creature comforts that we have now, but it was an ensuite in the 1700s. This one's not related to real estate, but I thought was interesting. This was in a gas station. It's a kiosk, I guess, where you can order pizza. You can get pizza in 3 minutes. They have 12 different types of pizza you can order. Put in your money, select the kind you want, and within 3 minutes, your hot pizza comes out. Maybe we should have that in the United States. All right, this is back related to real estate. Here is a floor plan of a chateau that was built a couple hundred years ago. That's Debbie and me in front of the chateau there. So you can see the elevation of the chateau. And I thought this was interesting to see the floor plan, very similar to what we do now. Some of it was a little bit hard to read, not because it was in French, well, that too, but also just because of the structure of the floor plan. I think that the way we do it now is a little more straightforward. And finally, the word for real estate in France is immobilier. And so we saw lots of real estate offices throughout France, but I thought this one was pretty fun. The Happy Immobilier. So I guess they're a happy real estate office, and they have a lot of flyers in there, a lot of happy, hopefully, lots of happy clients as well. Lots of real estate for sale. Prices there were actually kind of similar to what they are in San Diego. So not a lot of super bargains, but not a lot of super high prices too. So if you have any questions about the real estate market in France, we'd be happy to answer that for you, or in the United States, specifically San Diego. Happy to answer any questions you have. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. Glad to be back. Glad to be back at work. And if you have any questions about, like I said, the real estate market, feel free to let me know. Take a look at my YouTube channel, subscribe, get all my fun tips and tricks, etc. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. I look forward to seeing you next week on next Monday. Have a great day.